Hello, hello, hello! It is Cinnabonbon, your resident DIYer at Flavor! Jawoon Raid! Thank you, Jawoon! Okay, let's get some music going. Alrighty. Okay, let me scoop my chair up. Okay. Hi! Good evening. How are you guys? How are you? Being a VTuber fan literally means no sleep. Oh no, you gotta get your rest. Cute eyelashes, thank you. Looking good so far. Yeah, it is fully complete. I just have to do the rigging. I can only show you guys the face rigging because I don't want to spoil the outfit too much ahead of time. But yeah. Bueno, how are you? Oh, I'm good, how are you? Tired but hype, how are you? I am very tired too. I'm very tired. And I was like in a really bad mood this morning. I was like, man, I don't know how long this mood is gonna last, but clearly it's a little better by the evening. I also forgot my lunch today, and I got so caught up in projects at work and then working on my outfit that I like literally forgot to stop and try and like go buy lunch even. So I came home and I had my very first meal at like 5:30. Yeah, I'm kind of overworked. Yeah, me too. I feel like there's a lot of responsibility on me and my job, and just like a lot of weight to put on my shoulders. And because I'm young, a lot younger than anyone else there anyways, is that like they're like, well, you're young, you can handle it. But it's like I may be young, but I am so exhausted at life sometimes. You couldn't sleep until 5 a.m.? Shoo! Shoo! Outfit, rip, Nikki model. Listen! Building the outfit was actually really fun for me. Don't make it bad. Job, hate. Yeah. But I mean, you need money to live, and in order to earn money, you gotta work, so... Yep. I unfortunately don't come from a situation where I can just like not work. Honestly, even if I, go full-time VTubing, I think I'll still work. I like a good stable income at all times. I just think that's the wisest decision for me anyway. I work for the family business, so I know the feeling. Yeah, like the company I'm with is all family. I'm like literally the only persons that they've ever hired that's not related to them, and they like essentially adopted me. So they'll talk to me like I'm one of their kids, and I'll just be like, I'm not your kid. I have parents. Like, I know I'm not living in the same state as them, but I have parents, so like don't do that. So I try to keep a really strong line between them, and they're just like always trying to cross it. So I feel you, since I work at a job where all my coworkers are over 50 and I'm in my 20s. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think the person closest to me in age is like, what is he, like 35? So over 10 years my senior. Stable income is the safest option, really. Yeah, pretty much. It is cute, yeah. I mean, it's sweet. Like the younger guy who's in his early 30s, he like tries to treat me like a little sister, and I'm not used to that because like my two older siblings treat me like I'm the oldest. So when he's just like, come here, you, I'm like, no. Get away from me. They just call me an angry cat. They say I'm an angry cat, or I remind them of the boss's wife, because she's just like angry and grumpy. So I'm just a angry, grumpy person while I'm at work. Although all of the customers I handle think I'm like the sweetest, most nicest little cherub, so I've got them fooled at least. Rejecting the company family, shaking my head. I don't know, I like to try and keep work and like private life separate, but like it is just me out here, so I guess I kind of have to let my guard down a bit. Hi, Niana! And Grayson is so cute. Small little sis. I am nice to them. Like, there's definitely a lot of love there for them. Like, they have treated me so well. Like, when my family visited during Thanksgiving, I took the week off, and they literally paid me for the whole week, even though I was gone. And it's not like I earned like that much time off. That's how they do things. So, like, they'd rather pay me than try to like contact their accountant to like explain why I don't have payment for a week. So they're like, it's just easier, you go. So like, yeah, I definitely gotta let my guard down a little bit. Un pequeño. Just a little. Yeah, no, they're really great work. Like, I don't, like, as much as I'm enjoying VTubing, I'm gonna stay at that job for a very long time. And hopefully I'll stay at VTubing a long time too. But like, that job, I'm not leaving anytime soon. I'm not leaving anytime soon. No matter how much they annoy me, I am not leaving. Small family business, yeah, they are pretty small. Although they do service like the whole entire county and like 2 counties over all directions. And we do sell to like people all over the state even. So, I don't know. They have really good connections. Like, if I were to seriously go into the craftsman business, like, I know that they would help set me up, and that's pretty cool. Like, even just business in general. Like, I've talked about wanting to have my own restaurant with them, and they're like, we'll back you. I'm like, what? No, not yet. simmer down. I'm not ready yet. I have a lot more maturing to do before I can run a business, so yeah. Very jealous. Yeah, I was very surprised to have landed such a gig, and like it's really worked out. I was very skeptical when they first hired me. I'm always skeptical at a new job, and I've worked so much crap jobs. But yeah. Treat VTubing as a hobby and just have fun there. Yep, pretty much. I'd be the perfect mascot. I'm already kind of running a business. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they'll sponsor flavor. I don't think they could even come close to understanding what this is about. Like, they're so gracious with like time and whatnot. Like, in between projects, or like if we're not really working on much, I'll whip out my tablet and work on the model, and they've just like looked over my shoulder and been like, oh, that's so cute, back to business. Like, they don't get it. They're like, what is that supposed to be, a Japanese cartoon? And I'm like, oh god. Oh gosh, yeah, sure, whatever. Are we on Cinna 7? Nope, this is Cinna 4. The last and final for, you know, at least 6 months. At least. That's not mortuary assistant. Listen, Linda. That was earlier in the week. Are you getting your days confused? Have I streamed too many days in a row? Should I end it? Let me get started on this. So let's see if it can triangulate. Oh man, okay, that's all you get to see. Shoot, I don't know if I can do this because doing the texture map means I have to that's only part of the outfit, by the way. There's like multiple layers. But I thought it would be better triangulated, woo, bald. But it looks like I'm gonna have to like, oh man, this is gonna be like a headache and a half. So like normally there would be, like if you click on your pieces, it would be a little smaller to your pieces. But for whatever reason, it keeps putting it at full screen, which is fine. It just means I have to like move around so much more stuff. And that's gonna be... yeah, that's gonna be a thing, I guess. Oh yeah, I gotta select all of it. Broom, broom, broom. The clothless layer for later. Oh my gosh. You guys are so pervy today. You guys are pervy every day. Honestly. Wait, what did I... oh yeah, that's the sketch layer. Don't need that layer. That layer, that layer. I made sure everything was like 100% covered and like I did plenty of layers to work with. That's everything. All the way down to the neck. There we go. Oh wait, no. Actually, that's not right. Ah! Remember how to do this, you ding dong? You start with the first thing. Yeah! See? Those are the clips. Clippies. What software am I using? I'm using Live 2D Cubism Editor. It is a bitch to work with. I can tell you that much. It is not fun to work with. Especially because, like, I don't know, like, it's just not my favorite. This is gonna be... I feel like I could just go to the corners and delete them without revealing too much. Yeah, that works. Okay. Yeah, because then I can just build my own. Okay. Cute overalls. Thank you! I hand drew the texture in myself. There's a lot that went into this. A lot more than I thought I was going to be putting into it. Just because I was like, well, actually, let me add this. Well, actually, let me add this. So, I went a little hog wild. This is probably like the longest I've taken on a drawing in a really long time. Which isn't fair to say because, like, I've not taken that long on drawings in general because I haven't drawn that much in general, so... But the texture mapping is relatively simple. You just essentially trace an outer line around everything. And then you can, like, add vertices to kind of bend them to your will, which is what I will do after the fact. This is kind of just the process that I do. And then I try to add like more vertices here. See? They add, like, this is their suggestion, is all these triangles. I'm not gonna go the triangle route. I will probably do a central line through both and then do triangles all along these parts. So that way, like, these sides can get bent. Feet rigging doko. Yeah, I won't be filming that because you guys are a little fetishy. I've seen your interactions on Twitter. I'm not impressed. I'm very much less than enthused. Oh, hi Minna. How and when did you learn to do this? You're so talented. Thank you. I learned to do this in college, just not on this program. I learned on Autodesk Maya first, which is a super jank way to learn 3D animation in my opinion. But then I taught myself Blender after the fact, like while I was still in school. And then I worked a little bit in the industry, hated it, and yeah. Did you make her face skinnier? No, I don't think so. I mean, her face is just her face. Finding a better job while having to work another one is always a pain in the ass, especially when the browser flagrantly flies about in openings in your area. Yeah, and then like, you know, they'll be like, oh, we're for hire, you go in, you do the whole stupid interview process. Like, I've gotten so stinking good at interviews just from having to constantly do them. And I have to say, I never look forward to it because it always just feels fake. It always feels like a lie. So that's not my favorite. Ooh, I need to bring that all the way down to the anchor. It looks really nice, thank you. It looks so good, thank you. You're an AI. You're an AI. Maybe we're all AIs. Nothing is real. Question everything. She's on to us. We would never. Oh, Cha, you think you're so innocent, but you're not. You're just not. Okay, I will do the suggested triangles now after the fact. Boom. We would never. We like to get a little silly. Yeah, bonk 'em, June. Aw, so many of my gym mates are here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh wait, I didn't want to do that either. There we go. Yeah. More points the better for like manipulation, which I don't know why I'm spending that much time on the clips, but I feel like when I do the side bangs, the clips will inevitably have to move along with it, and I need it to be able to not look crusty. I hate Maya, I hate Maya, I hate Maya, I hate Maya. I know, it's not fun, is it? It is like, it's genuine work. It is genuine work. It is not my favorite to use. I don't recommend it to anybody. It is not, it's not straightforward. It does not have a friendly user interface, and it is definitely not beginner friendly. I mean, because I learned on it, I'm a lot more accustomed to it, but yeah, no. Upper torso rigging would, not for you. Oh gosh, I can't keep up. Are you sure we have that kind of fetish? Oh man. I learned my first two blenders way better. Literally. Hitting me over the head won't make me less down bad for Senna. Ah! Not down bad. We're gonna Symbolord today, boys. That's a dumb vertices to employ, but that works. Okay. Let me do an inner one so it doesn't stretch out. There we go, so I can do a new one. This time, I'm just gonna do all the way down, and then whatever she suggests to me. Meow, meow, meow. What are you saying? What are you saying? Chat is a good boy doing no harm, trying to get into college. What happened to say so power? What happened to say so until proven lewd? I don't know. I don't know. You guys have proven a lot of things. Ah! UV wraps. Oops. Are my enemy. All my homies hate it. Was sinner. I'm just a sinner, saved by grace. Was Senna ever truly say so? I don't claim to be. I don't think anyone's innocent. I think there is a very hard line between innocent and just gullible. I think there's no, at least no adult that I would say is fully innocent. I think if you're an adult and you're fully innocent, it's more likely that you're just gullible. But that is just my opinion. It's just my opinion! But all will be wiggly on the head. Everything. I am actually gonna be a Dumbo and pay for the full subscription so that way I can get as much like movement from the model, because I don't want it to be stiff. And if I'm gonna be taking 2 weeks to do it, I might as well give it my all. So I'm going to be doing, I'm gonna be paying for that, and then I can do like the full eye bounce that you see, like, I don't want to name drop, but like, just for the reference only, Lumi from Face Connect, her eyes have that little bounce wiggle with the catch lights in the pupils. That's essentially what I might be doing, although I think maybe it'll be a little on the distracting side, but we'll see. I mean, I don't blink. Wow. I don't blink that often. I'm not alive, I'm a robot. Ah, but yeah, so I don't know. Is there any actual rhyme or reason to the spider web of triangles you're making, or is it just maximizing polygons? To me, like, at least for these little details there isn't, but when I get into like the hair pieces, there's gonna have to be some actual rhyme or reason involved, because I unfortunately need to be able to like move things in a very specific and fluid way, and texture mapping it correctly will help ensure that that's possible for me. Okay, let me save. Alrighty, Cinefinal. There we go. Alright. How long did it take you to actually learn this program? I wouldn't say that I've fully learned it. I feel like that would be dishonest. I feel like I still have a lot to learn, but I feel like I am a lot more comfortable than I was just 2 weeks ago. So that didn't do nothing. Apron only, huh? Listen. There will be a chibi version that's also fully rigged. That will have the apron. Simmer. You have to be open to change. That's the only way you can improve yourself. I remember struggle busing with the free Maya CD they used to send out when I was in middle school. Yep. AI can't come up with proof we done bad. And you stole my lungs. Oh, are you the one I stole the lungs from? Did you know the word gullible is written on Cinereg's upper? Huh? Modest over say so. Yeah, like, I like to keep things a little modest, a little playful. Yeah. Lumi love. Yeah. Lumi love. Cine love. It would be like Minna to not value say so. Listen, no bullies in the chat. You can send your bullying to me. I can at least wrangle you. Sin is a lizard man. Blinks sideways at you. Maybe the real say-so was the friends we made along the way. Shut up. Shut up. Boo. Oh, I'm losing it. Where's... Okay. So this is the clippies. Now we can do... I'll just do it in order of how it's arranged, and then I will worry about rearranging it after I'm done with my texture mapping. My mesh. Makeout leak. What? I love your evolution, Senna. From meme to actually rigging and regularly streaming. It was never me. But thank you. Wow. Oh wait, I have to delete the corners. You're right. I have to delete the corners, I understand. I get so used to like doing anything on like the work computer for paperwork that like the mouse moves so quick that I'm like, it's so quick. Ah, la 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 la. How tall am I? Wow. These legs go on for days, boys. There we go. Maybe if I just zoomed out a bit less. Beep. Oh, got the peachy, it's the peachy. Alright. Hands. Ooh, okay. Eyebrow. Brow. Chibi version as well? Yup, yup. I'm not the one making it though. Papa-san is, so yeah. Will you have a true form like Pippa? Yep, essentially. Chibis, send a chibi. Everyone do the flop. Everyone do the flop. Ah, tattoo. Okay. Alright. Now we can do all the little squiggly bigglies. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. Senna's a dummy. What? How very dare you? How very dare you? Pinky reveal. Minna. I know you guys. You guys know I'm always in the kitchen, and you know what else is in the kitchen. Yeah! Get him! Get him, Mama Minna. Get him. Get on that. Beat them up. Roundhouse them. Then stab them. Okay, so that's good. Okay. Why does it keep doing that? Right. Okay. 90% legs. Pinky reveal. Dinah. Senna shaming us for being down boy bad, then talking about her legs. I like to confuse. I like to be confusing. Okay, let's zoom out. Yeah. I feel like I'm revealing, but I'm also not. Because it's like you can only make out so much. Alright. But if I am revealing a lot, me. Who's gonna stop me? Flavor? You couldn't even afford a model. I've tried working on the mic. I feel like this is as good as it gets. A lot of times it's probably because like I don't have like an arm on my mic yet. So I'm like not trying, like I'm trying to look at the screen, look at chat, and have my face like on the mic. So like it's just a lot. It's a lot of pressure. Pressure. Wait, Papa? Like the adjusted one? Si, senor. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding. Yup. The adjusted one. I commissioned my father. Me, Papa-san. I wanted it to be legit. I wanted that to really be Papa-san. Then I can like really not like have it be a joke anymore, like an inside joke, and can be like, wow, that really is Papa-san. So much ankle. Goodness, when did flavor talent become so violent? Eat the mic. Ow. Oh, nom 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 nom. Nah, I'm not gonna devour the mic, sorry. It's a gift, it's a gift. You don't break gifts. That is poor form. It is not elegant. Elegant. You. And last line. Beep. Let me confirm that. And see. Flavor has ears everywhere. I dare them. I dare them to say something. Come at me, bro. Come at me, Flavor. What you gonna do? I'm not scared of you. Oh man, I don't have all. Oh, I thought I had water with me. Oops. Duct tape mic to your face. Absolutely not. No Sakana to say no. Literally. 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 No fish lips to say absolutely not. Okay. Rump. Down with managers and Jannies. Eyebrow pervs eating good tonight. I'm sorry. What? No. Who? Who's like, that's a good eyebrow. Oh, I'm hardcore judging you. The Justin one love. Yes. Love. Give the man some love. Can you feel the love tonight? Okay. Lord Chad's rising. No. Oh, there I am. Like, where am I? Okay. I dare them. Aight lads. Cinegratiation stream win. No. They wouldn't risk their breadwinner. Am I the flavor breadwinner? Really? You think so? You giving me a big hand? Stop. Stop the count. Stop the count. I feel like I end up seeing way too much on stream. Like the stupid freaking scary mortuary assistant had me so scared, and I was like, da 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 da. It's just like if I sing, I won't get scared, right? I still got scared. Don't kink shame us. What if kink shaming is my kink? Kink shaming is Sinna's kink. Ah, you beat me to the punchline. I just didn't read it. Sorry. It's sweaty Sinna armpits for me, bros. No. 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 Degens, all of you. All of you. Degens. Why? Why would you say that? That's grody. Ah. The singing is nice. Well, thank you. I'm sure my neighbors would disagree, but thank you. Wouldn't it be a lot easier to just hide your screen than delete the 4 corners in like 2 seconds? It would be easier, but I'm lazy. Smart question from a smart lad. Chat's down bad today, aren't we? Yeah, I guess so. Friday's not even here yet. You gotta get through work still, guys. No, it's true. You just need to sing more. Minna makes the bread, Cinna wins it. In that case, kink shame away. Getting shamed is my kink. No! To be fair, you are the biggest for a reason. The boobas? The boobas are the biggest? The boobas? The boobas! Booloo-loo-loo-loo-loo! Booloo-loo-loo-loo! Prum, 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 prum. Pew. Meow, 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 meow. Boom. Meow. Boom. Haha. I think I'm getting better at this. Okay. Who you calling a DJ? The only winning move is to not play. Well, if you're not playing, then you can't win because you're not in the game. Then you're not a winner, you're just a buzzkill. And that's a loser, my guy. That is indeed a loser. I'm in the mood to watch some Christmas movies so bad right now. Maybe it's because like I'm not around my family that I'm like, oh yeah, I could get into the Christmas spirit and not feel like murdering everybody in the house. This is a first. The issue is that I don't actually get annoyed easily, but like my family always knows just the right buttons to push, and they push them. Oh boy, they push them. I'm lazy, so I'll do the thing that takes more effort. Classic woman moment. First of all, that's not a classic woman moment. That's a classic Pipkin moment. Get it right, loser. Second of all, I don't need your easy way out. Okay? I'm happy doing it my way. Are we still recovering from I want what she has. Seems fun. What do you mean? What I have? What are you trying to say? Taroni? Macaroni taroni? Oh my gosh. I see like my little live stream in the corner and I saw like the little black eyelash move in the corner of my eye and I thought it was a big bug. I was like, ooh. Gonna have to make a big smash. Smash the keyboard, smash the screen, the monitor, words. Not playing as a loser move. Yeah. You're the biggest in our heart. Thank you. First of all, I'm not a woman. Sinner. I'm a girl. A girl. I can't get the like inflection right to make it sound like Gru, but in my head, I just sounded like Gru. Okay. Look at that. Looks at you. The orange is not as vivid. That orange is a lot more vivid. I don't know why it's not coming across. But Christmas movie watch along? Is that something you guys would be interested in, really? I talk a lot during movies, so I don't know. Is that like the preference when it comes to like streaming a watch along? Cause like I can't even go to movie theaters anymore. I'm just like, that's stupid. Oh my god, it scared me. Like I just talked the whole time. I'm like, oh well, like, wait, why does that guy's voice sound familiar? Googles my bright ass phone who the actor is, learns that it's like freaking Dane Cook, and I'm like, that's why. Okay, but I have Pipkin and too, and I don't do that, so therefore I can infer that it is a woman moment. First of all, it's a spectrum of Pipkin. Maybe you're just not as far advanced as me. Once again, loser. Loser. mouth is the game. I'm excited to have like this model done though, because now I can bring my Switch to work and finally play Pokemon again. Been like itching to play it again, but I'm like, nope, you gotta focus on one project at a time, Cinna. That's why I was like, I just gotta post the PSDs of everybody's rigs. I still haven't gotten to Jawoon's and Niana's because I need higher resolution like front-facing stuff. I just got one for Niana, but still need one for Jawoon. So they will be posted soon as I get my grubby paws onto something like that. Yeah. Okay, that's done. That gaze is making me act unwise. What does it mean? Cinna's a growl? What's a growl? That's literally what we want. Really? I have someone I can watch movies with? Oh my god, that's so exciting. Wait. Oh, but like, I'm gonna watch one movie without you guys because I'm like craving to watch it. And if I don't watch it, I might actually flop on the ground and die. I've like I don't know why. It has to be the Jim Carrey. I have been dying to watch the live action Grinch for quite some time now. Like, I've seen it. Obviously, I've seen it, duh. But like, I just want to watch it so bad. Like, right now, for whatever reason, my holidays are screaming. The Grinch. Like, my whole, I made a Pinterest board for my outfit ideas. And the whole Pinterest board was like named, but what shall I wear? Watch along, they're fun. That's the whole point. Okay, well, I haven't watched anyone do a watch along. Mainly because like usually it's like a membership only thing. And while I have a lot of favorite VTubers, I don't have a lot of free cash lying about. Which makes me feel like I'm not a true fan, but also like I gotta pay rent. It's just me, myself, and I. So I don't think I'd make it in a box on the street. Live action Grinch is oddly a fun watch, right? Like it's gotta be the Jim Carrey that makes it for sure. Maybe I'm just too big a fan. I just love like the classic comedians like that, like Robin Williams, Steve Carell. Some of the Adam Sandler stuff is good. Some of it's not my fave. Ben Stiller, same with Will Ferrell. Where it's just like sometimes it's a little like too much like beating a dead horse. Like, okay, yeah, we get it. Like the joke was funny the first time. But yeah. I just realized that like most of my favorite actors end up being Canadian, and that makes me angry. Because Jim Carrey's he's Canadian, Gosling's Canadian. Man, Canada stays winning for the male actors, I guess. What is Jennifer Lawrence isn't Canadian though, right? We might have a win. Hi, Senna, I saw you in my live recommend and also a clip of you singing Our God is an Awesome God. I was wondering, are you a Christian as well? Much love, Jesus loves you. Hi, Athena. Yes, yes, I am Christian. But I don't really talk about religion too much on my channel, and I do curse a little, so if that's not something you like, then I apologize. But yes, I am Christian. I was raised missionary Baptist. My father is an ordained pastor. I am a PK, and I have a faith in Jesus. I won't go into too much detail though. I'm not trying to convert anyone. I'm just here to have fun. Lighthearted fun. Oh, thanks, thanks. Yeah. Anyway. I think I saw you pop up last stream too, so thank you for coming, by the way. Athena? Athena Bambina, that's a really cute name. Oh, wait. Can I extend that? Thank you. Yo, Athena's here. Yeah. Thank you for stopping by. I'm so surprised you saw me singing our God's an Awesome God. That's so cool. It's a good song. It's probably not like my favorite Christian song. I would say that'd have to be Alabaster Box by CC Winans? But yeah. Or like almost all of the discography of Casting Crowns. I've been to like... I've been to too many of their concerts to keep track. Senna, do you want to be friends? Yeah! Yeah! Someone clipped it and it appeared... Someone clipped it? Really? Huh. You don't say. Oh, sorry, my voice cracked. Ah. J-Law is Kentucky? Yay! A win for the American bros. Old Adam Sandler movies were great. Yeah, like Waterboy is one of my favorites. Senna made her first friend. Let's go. Let's go. My gin beats were my first friends from VTubing. I've always found, like, because, you know, I am an adult, I do live on my own, it's so hard to network and make actual friends that, like, VTubing has, like, really opened that avenue for me, which I am so surprised and, like, grateful for. You love Waterboy? Oh my gosh, yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Like, literally, my mom is the mom. Just like, everything's of the devil. Foosballs for the devil. Like, if she doesn't want me to do it, it's for the devil. Which I feel like is kind of typical Baptist move there, but... Oh, this is cool. Cool. Ask the Romans how that went. How what went? Miliardo, I'm lost. They grow so fast. Collab confirmed. Oh, I would never force a collab on anyone. I'm open to them, but I won't force it on anybody. So don't force it on people, chat. Don't force collabs on people. We're not here to grift. We're here to have fun. 50 First Dates is really good, yeah. Gatorade. Oh my gosh. The amount of quotes I could give from Adam Sandler movies is quite embarrassing, actually. Also, like, I have such like a just lowbrow sense of humor that like all of the oh man, what's his name? Oh, he plays the like Adam's Hawaiian friend in 50 First Dates, even though he's not Hawaiian at all. Rob Schneider, yes. Yeah, him in 50 First Dates was like peak comedy to me, even though even though it was very immature. No forcing, only peer pressure. Minna! Your husband's being a bully! Get up! Oh shoot, what did I just finish? I did the right lower lid. Okay, so we're gonna do the cash lights next. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the rear. Oh man. Cinna Giga Grifter. No! Rondo has what the plants crave. I personally love Billy Madison. Yep. reign over me. Water sucks. It really, really sucks. And then he just like runs into people. Okay. Do I have a Discord? Yeah. I can send you a friend request. Do you have your Discord listed? I can send you a friend requesto. Once I'm a little less distracted from my model. But I'll send you as soon as I'm done with the stream. Because I'll have to take an inevitable break because my eyes are beginning to get sleepy. The more I zoom in, the more like wonky this looks, but like zoomed out or even at like the half bust up level where you would normally stream from, it looks so crisp that I'm like, I might shed a tear. I'm like so happy with how this has turned out for sure. Okay, so these are the cache lights. Cache lights, I probably spelled it wrong. It's probably C-A-C-H-E, but, or catch lights maybe even, but like this is how I remember it in my mind, is that like this is the little sparkle in your eyes. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I even liked pixels. I liked pixels too, actually. I actually liked it. H2O. Some quality H2, huh? Don't make fun of me. I'm sensitive. Alright. I don't think you should post that in chat, but what do I know? Oh, I see. Like, post what in chat? I mean, if you prefer, I can definitely delete that Athena if you want, but if you're okay with it being up, then I'm okay with it being up. I mean, friend requests are like rejectable, you know? I also, isn't it on your YouTube homepage? I don't know. Nah, I'm chill. Okay, cool. Thoughts on Napoleon Dynamite? So good. Vote for Pedro. Yeah, and the dance is like sends me into orbit. It's so funny. Oh gosh, what am I gonna do point wise here? There we go. I don't think you should post. Oh yeah, I already read that. Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights. I think honestly the only like really bad one, or at least the one I just did not like, was gonna be his Jack and Jill. But I feel like that's fair. I've never used Discord because my only idea of it is that furry stuff Jim covered. Has anything changed with that? I'm not sure. I like, you know, past Cinna, I've used Discord like probably. I had it because my younger brother was like, Cinna, I need you to make a Discord so I can keep in contact with you. And then they got him a phone like a couple months later. And then I had it for like a girls chat. We would just share our recipes and that was it. The flavor Discord link expired. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Like, I don't know what's going on with that in all honesty. Like, I've heard some mixed things about that, so I honestly just don't know. But then reject me, let's go. Cinna reject you? But it feels so mean. You're stinky and I don't like you. Get the hint, Satan. Is that good enough? Zohan was pretty bad. Zohan, you know, like, it's bad, but like if it's on TV, like when I used to pay for cable, you know, I wouldn't say no to it if there was nothing else on. Does that make sense? Is that like a fair way to explain how I feel about Zohan? I don't know, like when it's too lowbrow, like bathroom humor, that's not like something I enjoy. And then like I'm pretty sure there's like a vomit scene, and I have pretty severe emetophobia actually. Like, I mean, I can handle it seeing it online, but like I just don't prefer to see anything vomit related. I used to be so afraid to throw up. Like I had a really traumatic experience as a little kid involving vomit, and some kid like vomiting all over the back of his mom's car, and then we were carpooling and I was the last kid to be dropped off, so they threw me in the trunk to not be sitting in his vomit, and I just had to sit there and smell his rotten milk vomit because he had pizza before. And ever since then I've just had a horrible I just can't handle it. I also like absolutely hate the feeling and even like the thought of it like icks me out of cotton balls. Like when I crochet, I have to use like plastic or wooden hooks, because if I use the metal ones, they make a little squeaky sound that like genuinely disgusts me. Someone doesn't like pee pee poo poo jokes. I like them as a joke, but like having to visually see it is not my favorite. Vomit covered Senna. I wasn't covered. So it was like a 3-row car, and we had just gotten done at like this place that did like used to do go-karts and like mini games and like mini golf and stuff. And I went, like when I was in elementary school, I went with him and then all of his other friends, and I was able to convince him to let me go because he had a crush on me. And I used it to my advantage because I really just wanted to try it on a go-kart. And so karma came and bit me in the ass for real. And he threw up his pizza and Diet Dr. Pepper. I don't know why they had a child drinking Diet Dr. Pepper all over the 2nd row, and some of it splattered on our shoes in the 3rd row. And all of us climbed into the trunk to get away from him, so that way his older siblings can move to the 3rd row and clean themselves off. And it was a nightmare. It was honestly a nightmare. One of the only positives out of it was this kid who I hated with a passion because he picked on me relentlessly was like begging the birthday boy to sit up next to him, like to the point where like he was sobbing. So when the throw up happened, I turned at him and I said, "Aren't you glad you aren't sitting next to him?" So that was the only good part for me personally. Okay, we're on the bangs. Thrown in the trunk? Yeah, so you know how like a SUV has an open trunk. Like it's still connected to the whole car. There's no big barrier. So it was still like, it was almost like sitting in a 4th extended row just on the floor. Oh great, now Pippa's daughter also has something to do with vomit. Yes, yeah. Except I almost never throw up, and when I do, I can make it to the toilet. Not to rag on her too much. Not too much now. Did you have to change Pippa's vomit drawer? No. Although the idea of handling vomit is like just, I don't know. It's a genuine fear, but that's enough yucky talk. Was it a minivan or a people carrier? It was more like an SUV. Or was it a van? Oh man, now I'm like trying to remember. Oh, it was so long ago. I think I was probably like a 2nd or a 3rd grader even. So it was quite a while ago. And then, you know, people bad thrown into homeschool shortly after. So looking back at that instance, I can't really blame my dad for being like, yeah, we're not doing this. smug Cinna. Yeah. Guy vomited all over his crush. The worst part is, like, his parents were like, his mom, when she dropped me off, first of all, my mom, like, they had called all the parents ahead of time to just kind of like pre-warn them. And with each child drop off, like, the mom would give the kid a speech of like, please don't make fun of my son. Please, when you go back to school after the summer, don't make fun of my son. And all of them were like, yeah, we're never talking about this. I don't know what you're on. This isn't even going to be talked about. Oh, good night. But I'm like, they finally dropped me off. My mom meets me at the door and it's like, where is my daughter? And I like hop out of the trunk like a little troll. And they're like, hey, how are you? And I'm like, get me away from these people. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be alive anymore. And then his mom tried to give me the talk and I was just like, I'm not even talking to him again. And she was like, okay. And then like, I never called him a name. I never was mean to him, but I simply pretended he did not exist because I was so disgusted. I was like, yeah, no, you're dead to me, and that is that. And anytime he would be like, hey, Senna, I'd be like, hey, and in the back of my mind, I'd be like, vomit boy. So, sorry, vomit boy, but you're gross, and you are the reason I have emetophobia, so, yeah. It's your fault that I'm broken. Yeah, that's probably why I've not even thrown up that much, like, that much, but one time while drinking is because, like, I just have such a severe, like, mental block on it that I, like, physically am at a point where I just can't. Like, there's been times where I've been really sick and been like, oh, it just would be so much better if I could just throw up at this point. And I just can't. So. Sin evil bonfire. I'm not evil. I swear. Okay. Vomit runs in the family. Or something like that, huh? Is Senna pro and anti-public school? I think they have their place for, you know, people who can't, like, afford to put their kids into homeschool or just, like, can't afford to, like, time-wise even. But I feel like, personally, if I had little bands, they would be homeschooled. It just seems like the wiser choice to me. Do I have a fear of mold? Nope. I know that bleach exists. I'm safe so long as bleach exists. And bleach is my best friend. Senna in the bonnet bonbon. Senna rude and traumatized bonbon. Yeah. I feel like rude is probably rude is probably the best way to do it. I like to blame all of it on the Pipkin, but only some people can be so accepting of that. So I'm not, like, rude to strangers. I just don't, I don't know. Poor vomit boy. Bird woman from Bloodborne saying, disgusting! Senna did the as if she looked at garbage. Listen, honestly, this is before I had younger siblings. I was such a mean little kid. Like, I was genuinely evil incarnate. I don't know why, I just was. But then I had little siblings and everything changed. It was like, this is like a deep reference, so you may not get it. But it was like, that character from Little House on the Prairie, Nellie, the bad girl. She becomes nice when she, like, falls in love, and I was, like, absolutely in love with my little siblings. I thought they were so cute and so sweet and so precious, and all I wanted to do was be a good person. and set a good example for them, because I knew for a fact my parents could not set a good person example for them. So it's like, time to clean up your act, Senna. I have chronic illness, and I can tell you that you shouldn't force yourself to vomit. Your body will do it if absolutely necessary, but it will make you worse if you do it on purpose. You know what? That's really fair. I feel like the only times that I've vomited at any time recently was because it was absolutely necessary, and my body did force it out without me having to try. So that makes sense. Same in I'm homeschooling. Yeah. It just seems like the smart thing to do. I also feel like private school is a special help. Yeah, private school, I feel like, first of all, you're paying for it, and like, unless I can moderate multiple classes at multiple different intervals throughout the year, I just feel like I don't trust people enough. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just don't trust people. I feel like people are just, they never have pure intentions when it comes to children. So, for the most part anyways. I also like kind of don't like the idea of any teachers like working with kids if they don't have kids, or like, it's one thing if they're barren or like can't, or they're like not with anybody, but it's another thing if like they choose to not have kids. It just makes me feel like, why are you working with children? That's a little questionable, I feel. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just being too judgy. I worked at a homeschool. If it stays the same, I'll keep my kids away. Bubonic plague. No! Senna has two modes, peace-loving and war. Yeah, no in between either. I work in black and whites only. No gray zones. I'm too mentally gone to have gray zones. Susu, okay, have to go eat, but if you're still alive, I'll be back. God bless. God bless. Get some good sustenance. Home, public, private. I don't know. I still feel like private can be a little too coded for certain things that, like, I feel like is more of a parent's responsibility to teach your children. Same with public even. I just feel like there's certain things, lots of things actually, that I just feel like should be left up to parents to teach their kids. But a lot of parents don't want that responsibility, which is fine, fair even, but I don't know. I feel like when it comes time to have kids, you've got to make sure that you make a very responsible decision, knowing that it is a lifelong commitment, not all the way till 18. It's lifelong, and you have to be there for that person because you brought them into the world. You have a permanent, everlasting responsibility to them in all things. That is my opinion of children. So it's a big choice. Extremely sus. Senna schizo bonbon. No. No. Private has the cons of public without the pros, like getting exposed to wonderful multicultural America. I don't know. Culture is one thing, and I think that's a good thing to be exposed to culture, but I feel like, I don't know. There's certain parts of certain cultures that still, I feel, should be left up to the people raising the children. In my case, that would have been the TV. My parents were constantly working when I was little, so my dad did not go into preaching until I was practically an adult. And when he did it, me and my older siblings were like, yeah, okay, weirdo. Yeah, okay, I'm not calling you pastor, sorry. Not calling you Pastor Bonbon, sorry. You're just gonna be dad. Been to a few private schools, pretty rich, pretty mid, rich one always got away with everything. Yeah, the rich students did. Yeah, that seems just about right. And that's another thing is, like, I don't think I'll ever be rich, and I don't think I need to be. I feel like I would just make a lot of poor decisions with money if I had too much of it. So, you know, I have what I have because that's what I'm supposed to have in my mind. And, you know, if I end up doing better for myself later on, then that's because, you know, I've matured and grown enough to not be so reckless. And so I can't imagine like putting a kid into a private school, barely being able to afford it, and then like constantly having to deal with that aspect of social for them. Like that would suck. At least I think it would, but yeah. Ah. Cinna couldn't tell I was being sarcastic. Listen, you know, written word. My mom and I have to text with emojis so she knows I'm not being mean to her. I think I sometimes fall into the same pattern. Okay, got that. All right, I think this is a good stopping point for here. At least on the rig. My back is starting to be very crunchy. I got lucky or was just too ugly to be groomed in public school. No! Oh, don't say that about yourself. Excuse me, I can be very loving of war. They are not mutually exclusive. Yeah, most things aren't mutually exclusive. I feel like everything is just a bunch of sliding spectrums. Like, you know, insert theme here, and it's gonna scale, you know? That's how it is in my mind anyways. My mind is an absolute enigma. I haven't had a TV license for 4 years now. Yep. I don't pay for cable. I'm on my parents' accounts for everything. I don't pay for almost any subscriptions. I even canceled my music subscription last month to try and save up more for Christmas presents. That hurt a little. I canceled my Audible for the month. That hurt a lot. But I at least have a couple of credits saved up so I can still listen to some books. But yeah. Gotta go. Bussin' a love. Bye! Papa Ban, Father, how are you today? Went to an Adventist private school. It was good, though the constant religion was a pain. Yeah, and I feel like maybe because I grew up in such a like a heavily church setting, like I went to church let's see, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, yeah, I went all those days every week, twice on Sundays. So, a lot of my life was like super heavy indoctrination, and so it was just like the idea of having to do a private schooling that like also integrated that just seemed like too much even to my parents. So, I was on an online public school. But my younger siblings are in a Christian homeschool, and they hate it. It's entirely too much religion at all times. I went to a private school where half of the teachers had kids in the school. Sometimes you could see the favoritism. Yeah, that would also be a concern. Yeah, that would also be a concern. I think, I don't know. There's like one school that I like idea-wise, like just like the even flow of things and like the learning process, but it just feels a little too loosey-goosey, which is like a Waldorf school. But also like I don't have 10K to drop for like elementary school. That's ridiculous. But I don't know, I feel like it would work so much better for like, I don't know, just like hyperactive kids who would just like need a setting where they can be zen in themselves at all times. It's Waldorf, right? Like Waldorf salad, right? Like that nasty cubed apple and mayo salad. Yuck. Went to a Baptist school. They called it a water treatment plant, but I'm no shit. Upper torso rig stream next. No. being cast away from your parents is hard. It is, yeah. Like, I'm officially like the black sheep of the family. But it's fine. Like, I've made my peace with it. It took me a long while and some actual like genuine therapy to get over some of the stuff they've put me through, and to like recognize that like I can still love them while also having like the duality enough to recognize like they're not great human beings and what they've done in like my past is not great. But yeah, that feeling when buying a wood for Senna so she can have books. Buy me all the wood! I want the books! Buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it! Sell, sell, sell now! Senna indoctrinated Bonbon, stop! Hey Senna, sorry I'm late. Ikuzo! Sorry to hear that, Senna. I'm sorry you're late. I'm wrapping up now. Senna, sell out Bonbon. No! Oh my god, I recently shaved my legs and I just shivered and it hurts so bad. Like all the follicles are being pulled. You should probably put some like pants on if you don't have pants on, like, or something that has like a little bit of compression, like leggings. It'll press against the follicles, so then when you shiver, it won't be as bad. Yeah. Senna, I hope you find a very fulfilling, mutually abusive relationship. I don't know. I feel like if I was in a relationship, the only abuse I would do is feed them to death. So, I feel like I'd always be like, are you hungry? What can I do for you? Are you hungry? What can I do for you? Anyway. Alright. It's interesting how I actually found myself being more religious in mostly secular schools, at least in the past. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm in a spot in my life where I'm very, like, anti-religion, very pro, like, relationship within my faith and my own beliefs and mindset. And whatever that means for you, then that's whatever that means. But for me personally, I think I have shied away almost entirely from religion. Like, I'm in a new place. I did try to find a home church, and I just haven't found anything that feels right. So I just do my little Bible app every once in a blue moon, at least once a week, sometimes more, depending on how I feel, and I just keep it kind of loose for now. I feel like I've had enough of rigid religion, and I just want to focus on my own growth with my own faith. Feed to death is a good way. Then a gaslighter bond, but no. Okay, buys myself extra large clothes. No, because we'll be going to the gym together, so it's okay. I actually am a bit of a gym head. I love doing, I like lifting. I like doing lifting. I'm not huge on cardio. The most amount of cardio I like to do is swimming. But, because it's more rural out here, there's no pools to swim in, especially in the winter. So, I have to stick to the weights. Senna will help you get buff. But yeah, Senna loose morals. Not loose morals, just loose religion. I'm pretty strong on my morals, actually. Like, I stick to them pretty hard, actually. Senna stubborn bonbon is probably the most accurate. Oh no, that doesn't mean I eat like an apple a day and like some nuts and berries. Like, I'm not an almond mom. I enjoy good food and I enjoy a good workout, and I really like water, and those that's my workout regimen, is just doing at least 30 to 2 hours. Not every day, every other day, sometimes a rotating schedule. Sometimes I do like Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Monday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I almost never work out on the weekends. That's like my time. And I like to cook too much to like sit there and be like, I brought you an almond. Like, no. I like food too much to give it up, so. Zone 2 is the only cardio I do, only because it is best for heart health. Eating right is also really good for heart health. As much as I like fried foods, I like don't eat them as often, but that doesn't mean I don't eat them ever. And when I do eat them, it's not like I have like the most minuscule portion. Like, I've never gone out to eat with my family and like had leftovers. Never ever do I bring home leftovers. They won't get eaten, so. 30 hours, no, 30 minutes to 2 hours. Sorry, did I say 30 hours? I'm so sorry. Slip of the tongue. Senna actually has standards. Standards in what way? In what way? Anyways, that's actually really wholesome. Well, thanks. Home gym for life. Yeah, I had to cancel my gym subscription because I wasn't like, it's a bit of a drive from where I'm at. So, yep, home gym for the win right now. For the win. I gotta buy more weights, but they are expensive. But that's fine. I'll save up for it. That's how I always do things. I just save up. All the things I put on Throne are the things that I'm still currently saving up for. So they'll probably be removed over time by myself. But yep. Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? I love eggs, especially in the morning. But anyway, DIY your own weights. Yeah, I could, but like, I just feel like I don't think I have anything that's heavy enough for me. Like, the one thing I miss from the gym is doing the leg presses. Like, I don't know. I can lift quite a bit of weight, so most things are a little too light to do anything for me nowadays. Muscle fetish, best fetish shows hard work and dedication. I don't know. My muscles are just like lightly defined. It's not really about the look of it for me. It's just about how I feel. And I just want to feel good. So. Gallon milk jugs with water. Yeah, that could work. I mean, I have 2 gallons full of milk right now that I could do, but your upper torso looks mighty heavy, ma'am. Mind if I work it? Anyways, let's wrap it up. Thank you for coming. Have a wonderful evening. Who's live? Let me see. Maybe I can raid you in somewhere? Let me see. Let me see. This is the issue when I like do a live and it takes kind of long. I'm always like, oh wait, how do I live you in? Let's see. Oops. Edit. Pippa is on Twitch. Yeah, I know she is, because she's being a chicken butt. She's being a chicken and trying to avoid she's trying to avoid some things. Let's see. Who is live? Oh, okay. I'll send you to Yoki. Alright. Okay. Bye, guys! Not sure if she's live. If he's live still. Was there an impreg guy? Is he still live? Okay. No matter. I'm sorry if you are still live, impreg. It is not on purpose. Okay. Bye!